Hello everybody and welcome to the video. My name is Shogun Shin and you are the audience. This is Virgo Cup Day 2 for Round 1. I've gone ahead and made a couple changes to our roster here. I've made another Ogre cap with significantly less stamina, but we actually were able to get Dirt S, Medium S, and Pace S. Also fitted out with 777s. Corner Recovery, Gourmand, and Uma squared. So this is to potentially have Festive Miracle pop a little bit earlier, but also to give us a little bit of extra safety net. 777s will go off a little bit right before the final corner. Yuma will go right at the final corner, or where the late race starts, I should specifically say. So if anything, with luck, we'll hit Corner Recovery, Gourmand, 777s will go off early. Or we hit Corner Recovery, Gourmand, Uma, we go off on time. We hit Corner Recovery, 777s, Uma, we still go off on time. So it gives us a little bit more of a, a little bit more of a safety net. Also, we do have significantly less stamina, but a much higher speed in the hopes that will kind of help. We also have Pace S and Dirt S, which should help out a little bit more. I've also gone ahead and made an Inari 1 end closer. I do have a Pace Chaser waiting in the wings as well, but I wanted to try this end closer first. Obviously, we don't have a whole lot of stamina, but the hope is that if we encounter any debuffers, we should be able to sneak behind them and not have to worry about getting debuffed and stuff like that. So we'll just have to see. This might do better than Agnes Digital. It may not. But we're going to find out. So that is our roster for today. We will see how that changes stuff. The nice thing is that we've already made it to Group A, so it's not nearly as nerve-wracking as compared to yesterday. So I can use tonight and these runs just to give me a little bit more information and have a better understanding as to what I need and what I am potentially missing. So there are no debuffers in this lobby, but Inari 1 is the only end closer, so we'll see what happens, honestly. I did think about putting her as a late surger, but again, the whole point of being an end closer is that she's literally in the back, and so she is potentially avoiding any debuffs that we potentially encounter. Ricky's in third. Ogre's in fourth. Not bad. You got Gourmand. I don't know if we got Corner Recovery. I don't remember seeing that. Alright. There's Festive, so we did get the Corner Recovery. That means the 777 went off. That's good. Again, this is a bit early, but it's close enough that it should be fine. He's still accelerating strong. Kapana Ricky coming up into second. Ogre is still first. There is a digital coming, but I don't think they can catch up to us. Yeah. Very nice. Alright, good stuff. Good start. Alright, good start. Good start. The question is where did Inari 1 place? 7? Yeah. Okay. Okay. You might try Inari 1 pace, which kind of defeats the purpose of doing an end closer, but obviously if the end closer strategy isn't working, then you know it's probably for the best that we switch things up. I may even want to go back and see if I can just make an Agnes digital face chaser too. We'll see. I think the problem with end closing is a lot of the acceleration that we would want as an end closer, they go off way too late. Like straightaway spurt's not until the end of the race. Daring strike is probably the only thing we really have. And then take the chance is probably the second best. But those are very specific. Those are all mid race more or less, so it's like kind of awkward. Honestly, I think if I want to keep with the end closer strategy for an RE1, I may want to look into, because we have White Lightning, which gives us a little bit extra, and then Daring Strike and White Lightning are kind of where is like the best that we got for the mid race. But we could also try Anchor as like a safety net too. That's also an idea. Yeah. Unfortunately, Inari 1's just kind of struggling. That's fair enough. Very nice. Well, the good news is that Ricky and Ogre doing well together, so that's good. Just need to figure out what we want to do for our third runner, I suppose. We'll try the Inari 1 pace chaser and see how that goes. Again, the reason I didn't do triple pace chaser originally was just because I imagined there would be a lot of pace chasers. Surprisingly, not a whole lot of debuffers in today or in this lobby, in these matchups. So that's nice at the very least, I suppose. Who knows? Maybe when we get to Group A finals for day 3 and 4, maybe we'll see more debuffers there, and then we can break out the end closer in RE1 as a in case of emergencies. That Christmas so great. Really far back. Wait, Light Surger maybe?
続いて2番コパノリッキー、3番手には5番オグリーキャップ、1馬審査3番オグリーキャップ、後から7番イナリワン、少し後ろからはけよ道を示せ。その後から1番イナリワン、輝く星をみんなに。1馬身離れて9番オグリーキャップ、意気揚々と先頭を行きます。6番コパノリッキー。
Ricky is still holding very strong. Very strong. Jesus. I think our Inari 1 is going to take third, I think. That's what it looks like. Ooh, that was close. I think Ricky gets that. Yeah, okay. Cool. And third's Inari 1, but which Inari 1 is it? Is it mine or is the other Inari 1? It is a mine. Let's go. Nice. Alright, well, we're doing much better. I shouldn't say that. This is the first attempt out of 3. Nice. Skip these. Because we would have already made it to Group A from the 3 wins that we already took, so. Do we go flawless? Definitely overstamped in yesterday. Nice, flawless. Very nice. Out of curiosity, yeah. So this is the other one, 821. Corner Gourmand triple, interesting. Yeah, so like they did the exact same thing we did, but we only won by half a length, which is this though. That's good. Good, very good. Flawless. Okay. So Nari 1, 2 third place finishes. Okay. Let's go ahead and sub this Nari 1 out, and we're gonna do Pace Chaser Nari 1. It says late S. Don't worry about that part. Awkwardly, I hit late S, but I didn't have any. But I wasn't going for late Surger, and I was like, all right. Well, I didn't get any of the. I was trying to do an end closer again. I was trying to do an end closer, and I got a bunch of pace skills instead. And I was like, all right, well, let's just see how this goes, and then we can. And it's like we can compare and contrast. Let's try this Inari 1. See if that goes. See how that shapes up. And if both the end closer and the Pace Chaser Inari ones end up doing just kind of not that great, we'll do 10 runs each of them. If they both end up doing just kind of not that great, we'll probably just go back to the Agnes Digital. Yeah, 7 Pace Chasers, 2 late Surgers. There's an Asian Flash here. I'm seeing so many McQueens. And they're doing really well too.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いは5番のリッキー、5番オグリキャップ、6番オグリキャップ。注目株の5番のリッキー、現在トップ、先頭から大きく
Mono Ricky, the lucky pace chaser.
5番オグリキャップ、その外並んで6番オグリキャップ、4番手にはミナリワン、エルコンドルパサー、5番手。ここまでが先頭集団、前から大きく開きました。隊列は縦長になっています。
各自自分のペースを保っているようですね。
第1コーナーはあって第2コーナー。5番のリッキー、早くも先頭に躍り出た。続きました稲荷ワン、1馬審査、6番オグリキャップ、少し後ろから5番オグリキャップ、さらにはエルコンドルパサー、2馬身3馬身開いてメジロマックイーン。
My Top Gun is also a debuffer.
順位を振り返っていきます。先頭5番のリッキー、レースは
Whoever these two are, they're definitely debuffers. So this will be an interesting test.
後からエルコンドルパサー、3馬審査、メジロマックイーン、1馬審査。発見を道を示せ。外でレーシンフラッシュ。輝く星をみんなに。アグネスタキオン、並びかけてきた。5番のリッキー、先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。地方レース場トップクラスの長さを
Okay.
誇る。
They're the speed debuffs now.
最初に駆け抜けてきたのはコパノリッキー。
Bob Kirky's still going strong.
200を通過。6番オグリキャップ。食らいついていく。
And our Ogre is also doing really well too. Nice. Very good. Very good.
ライバルに打ち勝ち、見事大きな1勝を手にしました。2着は6番オグリキャップ、3着は5番オグリキャップ。最高の知性に最高の運気。絶対勝つ。
All right. First, second, fourth. Not bad. So this was an Alcondor Pasa. Okay. And the Top Gun is also fine. It was this Agnes Tachyon, which was a debuffer, and this Asian Flash, also debuffer. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Did well. Still did really well. I think despite not winning, technically speaking, Ogre is still coming in second as an insurance plan. And I think that's much better than the other Ogres that we've had previously from yesterday. I think this is still performing much better.
スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは一度にがし烈になりそうですね。
Rudolph, Brass Wonder.
結果を出せるか。一番人気8番オグ
I
リキャ
think
ップ。
these are
スマートファ
all
ルコン会長に飛ばしてき
debuffers,
ました。
I think.
離れだったのはスマートファルコン。このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は1番オグリキャップ、8番オグリキャップ、ここにいた。さらに5番のリッキー、すぐに続いてシンボリルドルフ。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。先頭はスマートファルコン、単身で飛ばしていきます。続いて1番オグリキャップ、1馬身差8番オグリキャップ、1馬身離れて5番のリッキー、その後ろ稲荷湾、外を回ってシンボリルドルフ、向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ9馬身。順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はスマートファルコン、続きました1番オグリキャップ、3番手に8番オグリキャップ、4番手に5番のリッキー。
In the second, got corner recovery. There's Gourmand. Probably get triple, and then Festa. Yeah. So Festa Miracle. There is another. Okay. There is another Christmas Ogre that's like right behind us though. Let's see if Kapana Rikin can get ahead.
さらに1番オグリキャップ、第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
8番オグリキャップ、ここで抜け出した。先頭は宮様はこのまま直線での争いになるのか。地方レース場トップクラスの中、花のお江戸
Now I won. Now we're cruising.
1番オグリキャップ、抜け出した。残り200。
Oh, I can't tell. That's really close. I think we're losing.
どちらも一歩も譲らない熾烈な
Oh.
リード。
Oh. 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 I think we get that by like a nose. That doesn't tell me anything. that doesn't tell me anything.
2着には8番オグリキャップ、3着コパノリッキー。
I don't want to skip it. I love this is suspense. Let's go by a nose. Ooh. Hot damn. Wow. Just barely. Just barely. That's crazy. Oh, they have angling. That's spooky. That's real spooky. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh. By a nose, too. Hot damn. Very nice.
いざ開運。
実力は引けを取りません。
次へ。スタート。各馬娘揃って
Oh, I should have. I'll look at the.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
I'll look after this race to see who was debuffing and who wasn't. But I think these are definitely debuffers.
2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはコパノリッキー、2
For
番
sure,
オグ
I
リキャッ
think.
プ、3番手少し後ろから稲荷湾、差がなく3番オグリキャップ。ここまでが先頭集団、前から大きく開きました。隊列は縦長になっています。コパノリッキー、ペースが速い。
ちょっと前に出ましたね。
さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていくウマ娘たち。現在1番手は1番オグリキャップ。
So this will be really interesting. We have a lot more debuffers, and we are we don't have nearly as much stamina. Thinking that we just don't need to worry about it. Let's find out if those concerns are valid or lack thereof. Third, fourth, and fifth for all three of our runners. Both Christmas Ogres have launched festive. Ours, unfortunately, is much further behind. We are slightly gaining. Ever so slightly gaining. Ooh. But I think the speed debuff is gonna kill us. Yeah. Yeah, the speed debuff kills us. Yeah. Okay. It's not the stamina that I have to be worried about for debuff. It's the speed. And unfortunately, I don't have a solution for that. Other than running my own debuffs, but yeah. It's the speed that I need to be concerned about. Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I think this is where end closing would be probably the more likely option. Because in theory, we end close, we hit the late race, speed debuffs go out, and we try and just close the gap as quickly as possible. But I think the trade-off is like, if we're going up against another Christmas Ogre, like, they're gonna be so much further ahead of us that it will be very, very, very difficult to close that gap as an end closer. Like, really difficult.
差がなく稲荷湾2番コパノリッキーここにいた第1コーナー回って第2コーナー先頭は8番コパノリッキー単身で飛ばして行きます続きました7番オグリーキャップ3番手に5番オグリーキャップ1馬審査エルコンドルバッサー後ろ2番コパノリッキー向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ11馬身順位を振り返っていきます先頭は変わらず8番コパノリッキー続いて5番オグリーキャップ3番手には7番オグリーキャップ
発見を道を示せ
2番コパノリッキーこの位置につけていますここまでが先頭集団先頭は依然8番コパノリッキー2馬身リード2番手外から
Best a miracle for Ogre Cap.
5番オグリーキャップ並んでくるその後7番オグリーキャップ
Ogre Cap has to readjust just a little bit to get by the other Kopanoriki, but is accelerating. Other festive miracle is closing in. Will really be a matter of can we get to the line? I think we do. Very nice.
待たせたな。これが私からのプレゼントだ。
Very nice.
みんな全力で行こ
う。This one. So this was okay. This was a debuffer. 1, 2. Okay. Debuff is there. Okay. Nice. Skip through this last race.
う。力不足を痛感する。
Damn. Double front. Yeah, that's honestly kind of fair enough. And then a debuffer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's honestly fair. So not bad though. We're already at 8 wins. That's pretty good. Okay. Let me actually. So, our end closer has come and play 2 and 3, and our pace chaser has done pretty not well. Okay, let's go back to end closer.
勝ちに行こう。
いざ開運。
3番人気は8番。
Multiple front runners are something that I do also kind of have to worry about, but I'm not like as concerned, honestly.
この2人が競り合っているぞ。苦しい戦いを強いられているアグネスデジタル。ここからどう出る？スマートファルコン快調に飛ばして行きます。先頭はスマートファルコン単身で飛ばして行きます。
There are 2 front runners in the form of Smart Falcon and Kapana Ricky. Okay.
第1コーナー回って第2コーナー。さあ花に立ったのは
That's
スマート
fine.
ファルコン。このままリードすることができるか。続きました6番コパノリッキー。少し後ろから
There's
9番
Gourmand.
オグリーキャップ。4番手に8番コパノリッキー。そして3番オグリーキャップ。向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ10馬身。順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はスマートファルコン。続いて6番コパノリッキー。3番手9番オグリーキャップ。4番手には8番コパノリッキー。3番オグリーキャップ。
No, one
5番
is
手2馬身3馬身
closing in,
エル
which is
コン
good.
バサー後ろ1番オグリーキャップ。その後ろにアグネス
It's triple.
そしてその外を回って稲荷は
We didn't get the corner, so we need Uma to go off in order to get Festive. Okay, we got there.
輝く星をみんなに。
Festive goes off at basically the point where we want it to, which is good.
スマートファルコン彼女の客室には合っていますね。
まもなく第4コーナーか。
Kapana Ricky doing well. Ogre Cap needs to do well. Needs to do a little bit better, but she is catching up, which is good.
に差し掛かります。8番コパノリッキー。
Kapana Ricky in second, Ogre in no, Kapana Ricky in first, Christmas Ogre in second, which is good.
8番コパノリッキー。足色は
Kapana Ricky is going to take this, and we will get second for Ogre. Nice.
以上の強さを見せた見事な勝利です。勝ったのは8番コパノリッキー。
Very nice. Kapana Ricky doing really well today. Doing really, really well today.
9番オグリ。
Love that.
最高の運気。絶対勝つって分かってたよ。
Nari won, not doing that great.
行ってくるぜ。
Yeah, it's hard to say. I think I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's like cool, like it's fine, but I think it's the real test is if we come into with other debuffers. Like, how is Inari 1 going to actually do as an end closer? Because if she's still, even with the debuffers, still doesn't do very well, like, I might as well just go late surge Agnes Digital then. 'Cause I think a triple pace chaser I don't think is what I want to do. There's so many pace chasers, I need to like thin those ranks out.
そして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。先頭がやや早いのか、隊列は縦長になっています。
後方の馬娘が差し返せるのか気になる開きです。
アグネスデジタル
Corner and Gourmand right at the like basically the same time. That's good, but also bad at the same. It's like a little awkward.
向こう上面に入って先頭は5番コパノリッキー。5番コパノリッキー。まだリードをキープしています。続きました8番オグリーキャップ。 3番手に7番オグリーキャップ、その後ろからアグネスデジタル、5番手にエルコンドルバサー、差がなく1番コパノリッキー、少し後ろからイナリワン、大きく離れてグラスワンダー。
There's festive.
星をみんなに。
そしてその後方には
Ogre in second.
意気揚々と先頭を行きます。
Slowly catching up to first.
どうでしょうこの展開。
There it is. Kick it into gear.
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
There you go. Now she's kicking it in.
8番オグリキャップ。
Oh, Ricky also fighting.
地方レース場トップクラスの長さを
Trying to get past
かかります。
the digital, but it doesn't seem like she can. That digital's closing in fast though.
8番オグリキャップ。リードは1馬身。8番
Ooh,
オグリ
nice.
キャップ。1着でゴールイン。実力を遺憾なく発揮しレースを制した。勝ったのは8番。
Very nice.
待たせたな。これが私からのプレゼ
Okay,
ント。
fourth. That's pretty good. Fourth. I think really Inari won.
勝ちに行こう。
Her performance really hinges on getting White Lightning and getting Daring Strike. She gets both of those, I think she's in a very, very good position. She gets one of them, that's fine. She gets both of them, that's great. I think that's kind of what it hinges on.
今スタートが切られました。
Ooh, Taishin.
ウマ娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
Narita Taishin.
4番
Ooh.
オグリキャップ、2番手の位置で先頭を伺う
And
のは
another end closer, I see. Ooh.
内から行く6番オグリキャップ、1馬身離れて7番オグリキャップ、ここまでが先頭集団。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。4番オグリキャップ先頭に立ちました。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく。
Well, I'm definitely feeling way more confident than I was yesterday, that's for sure. It's good that doing those ace runs last night really, really helped, actually. Because we are sitting at, we're at 50%, we're 10? Yeah, we're at 10 wins, so 50% win rate for today. That's good. It's already better than yesterday, that's for sure.
オグリキャップ、それを見るようにコパノリッキー、少し離れて7番オグリキャップ、1馬身離れて成田大臣、少し後ろから稲荷湾、それを見るようにアグネスデジタル、大きく離れてアグネスタキオン、意気揚々と先頭を行きます。
輝く星をみんなに。
Get festive. Oh, there, Christmas Ogre also gets festive. The pace chasers are all very clumped together though, so can any of our runners get around? Yes, they can. Who's coming? That's Digital. She's accelerating very fast. Oh god. Yeah, block her, Ricky, block her. Block her, Ricky, block her. Block her, Ricky, block her. Yeah. Damn, that Taishin's fast. Damn, that Taishin's fast.
待たせたな。これが私からのプレゼント。
Yeah, shame. You know, everyone's not doing it all too hot. That Taishin was fast. Let's see. Pulse. A. I think from the brink is take the chance, I think. Yeah. Man, 1230 is so much power. It is possible that R1 is just have enough power. It's also possible. We won that, right? We're at 11.
実力は引けを取りません。2番
力不足を痛感する。
Damn. Ogre kept late surger. New Year's Opera O. And Axe Tap. Damn. Oh, by a neck too. Just barely. Probably that Triumphant Pulse.
行くぜ皆の衆。3番人気。
待たせたな。
Nice.
これが私からのプレゼントだ。
Hey, nice. Seeing both our pace chasers come first and second is very hard. Okay, that puts us at 12. Not bad.
世話になったな。ありがとう。
All right, last one. Let's switch back to the pace chaser in RA1. See how that goes.
注目の2番人気晴天今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気マヤのトップガン、7番スマートファルコン、快調に飛ばして行きます。7番スマートファルコン先頭に立ちました。続いて2番スマートファルコン、2馬身3馬身開いて1番。
And so far, not experienced. Like we're experiencing some debuffers, but not a whole lot, honestly speaking.
スマートファルコン単身で飛ばして行きます。続きました2番スマートファルコン、それを見るように1番コパノリッキー、その後からオグリキャップ、1馬審査マヤのトップガン、そしてその外から行ったのは8番イナリワン。2コーナー回って向こう正面、順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は依然7番スマートファルコン、1馬身リード。さあ先頭に立ちました2番スマートファルコン、内1番コパノリッキー、少し後ろからオグリキャップ、少し離れてマヤのトップガン、1馬身離れて8番イナリワン。
Auto Ricky says, "Get out of here! Get out of my way!" That's a miracle from Ogre Cat. Currently in 5th though. Kind of far behind. She'll need to. She'll need to force her way through. There you go, Ogre. There you go, Ogre. There she goes. Meanwhile, I think I see an Inari 1 in 3rd. Trying to keep that speed. Can we get a top 3 finish? I think Inari 1 is running out of steam. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest problem. I think Inari 1 is actually just running out of steam. Ricky actually kind of ran out of steam there too, actually. I think she got into 3rd. No, 2nd, okay. But yeah, Inari 1 I think is running out of steam. That is good to know. Did we do better than the other Inari 1? We did, okay. It's like, did we do better? Because if not, it will be very sad. We did do better. Granted, this is our pace chaser Inari 1, so... I mean, either way, both of them aren't really doing all that hot. I think late Surge or Agnes Digito, I think is probably doing better.
5番人気は6番。
晴れ渡さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
Does Mario Sensei run dirt? I don't. I always am always confused. Oh, whoops. I have to move that over. Does Mario Sensei run dirt? She doesn't, right? You have to build her up to it, don't you?
外から外から9番オグリキャップ、さらにコパノリッキー、少し後ろ
She's got a D, so it's not hard to get her up there. That's fine. That's fair enough. I'm surprised I haven't seen many Yukino. I haven't seen like any Yukino Bijins. No one pulling for Yukino Bijin. Because they're all saving for Ass and Machan, most likely. Like, Yukino Bijin's got a B in dirt, actually. Like, she's actually a pretty decent... And she comes with Nimble. Like, Yukino Bijin actually pretty okay overall. Yeah, it gets medium straights, Nimble Navigator. And that goes up to NSM and Pace Chaser Corners. Like, oh my gosh. And head on as an event. Oh my gosh. I would pull for Yukino Bijin if not for the fact that one, Light Hello and Agnes Tachyon crippled my carrots. And then also, I'm waiting for Acid Matcha. Anyways, Kapana Ricky accelerating into first. Meanwhile, Christmas Ogre in fourth, not the greatest, but she might have a line here. Oh my god, this is gonna come down to the line. Ooh, Ricky! Wow! That was to the wire. Nice. All right, race number 3.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
That is a silent Suzuka. Interesting. Is this a runaway Suzuka? Yes, it is. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. This will be really interesting to watch. I assume this Grass Wonder is also probably is colluding with the Suzuka, if I had to guess. Suzuka stretches the lobby out. Meanwhile, Grass Wonder hangs in the back and debuffs everybody. Like, that's kind of where I'm thinking. That being said, Ogre is kind of far back. She's in 6th. Just gonna have to really work for it. Ricky's in 4th, which is better. Nari won in 2nd, though. Alright, Nari won. Nice. Ricky's in 1st, and Nari 1 drops down, unfortunately. Meanwhile, I don't think Ogre is accelerating. A little bit. She's creeping up. She's creeping up. I think Ricky's got this. Right Shower's right behind her. She needs to get around. She wants to overtake. I don't think that's going to happen. Nice. Nice. Let's see if my thought is right. That the Suzuka and the Grass Windy were in cahoots with each other. Let's find out. They were! Ah, I knew it, and you had Right Shower to do more too. To sneak through. I know your game. I knew your game. The moment I saw it, I was like, this is the kill box? Suzuka. Whoa, wait, what the fuck? Who the hell? Wait a minute. These are all independents? What? Who's putting 4 independents? Your team is all independents. That's crazy. Wow. I mean, like, that's really good stats. Don't get me wrong. But, like, that's not enough. Even I'm like, 461's not enough stamina. There's no way. Wow. I can't believe that. That's so surprising, actually. Yeah. Whoa. I cannot believe that. I gotta send this to Lynn, because that's crazy. Who's putting a whole not even just a whole team, but who's putting 4 independents? That's so wild, actually. I cannot believe that. That's crazy. A whole team of independents. Was this race 4?
待たせて
We win that.
こ
Good.
れが私からのプレゼン
Did
ト
I? Oh yeah, I logged it. Ogre wins this. We are at 16, which is wild. Doing way better than yesterday. That's for sure. Way better than yesterday.
注目の3番
Two
人気
fronts.
力不足を
Oh,
痛
did we
感
lose
さ
the
せた
fronts? No, we lost to the other Christmas Ogre. Okay, that's... You know what? That's fair enough. Wow, that's really good. Damn. Yeah, that's fair. And we did lose to a Smart Falcon, but eh. Okay. That's fine. So we come out with 16 wins. I will take that. Much better. Almost doubled our win rate. Almost. Like, just almost doubled our win rate. That's leagues better. I am 100% fine with that overall. Yeah. This is definitely our new ace for sure. 20 races, 50% win rate. That's pretty damn good. I won't lie. That's pretty damn good. Yeah. I'll take that. And then I think as far as the Inari ones go, I think end closer Inari 1 is probably where we're at. Like, we do okay-ish, you know? Like, but at the same time, it's not great. I think we have better success with Agnes Digital Late Searcher. I definitely think we still have better, which is a better, what's the word I'm looking for? Better success. I might even try to do Inari 1 Late Searcher, and that is simply because we get access to Tail 9, and that is really, really good. I think actually I can make a pretty decent, Inari 1 Late Searcher, I think. So maybe I'll go back to the drawing board for that instead. Yeah, and we'll do it that way. Because I think Late Searcher, I think, is kind of where we're at. But I think we can actually do a better one in the form of an RA1 rather than Agnes Digital. But we'll see. I'll have to crunch some numbers and run some careers. But I've still got some borrow slots for tonight. I wanted to save them so I can make any changes. But overall, Ricky did great. Oguri did great as well. Like, hells yeah. I'm so about that. We come out with a, what? 55% win rate. I'm okay with that. No, better than that. It's because we had 16. So 10 is 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. 80% win rate. Not bad. That's pretty good. All right. Well, that will be it. I will see you guys tomorrow for most likely Final Fantasy X, and we'll do day 3 for Champions Meet. This will be where things get a lot harder, as per usual. But as always, my name is Shogun Shin, you the audience, and I will see you guys next time.